Welcome to the Duke Endowment's new online grant application system. Before applying for a grant, be sure to review the information on our site. This will help you learn more about us and find out if your project is eligible to receive a grant. On any screen on our site, select Grants and then Apply for a Grant in the menu bar. Read the information for grant seekers. Each link leads to additional information. Click the questionnaire link to launch the eligibility questionnaire. This will help direct you to the correct application for your project. Before beginning, it's a good idea to read the general guidelines. This determines if you are eligible for a grant from the Duke Endowment and which application best suits your project. Throughout the questionnaire, there are small eye icons. Be sure to click them to view more information. To be eligible for endowment funding, your organization must be designated as either a 501c3, a 170c1, or a Rural United Methodist Church. Your organization must have a presence in North Carolina or South Carolina. And before you begin, please make sure you have the authority to apply for a grant on your organization's behalf. Review the descriptions and ensure that your organization focuses on one of these program areas before continuing. The Duke Endowment makes grants to select types of organizations. Choose the description that best represents your organization. 3 broad categories define how the endowment applies its resources to enrich lives and communities in the Carolinas. Read each description carefully. Your choice here determines the appropriate application. Now that you are heading down a specific application path, additional questions will help narrow your focus. Now that you are eligible, we recommend that you download the application guidelines and print a copy to have on hand. Each application has its own guide to help you answer the questions effectively and develop a stronger submission. This guide defines advancing innovation and gives examples of eligible projects. All the questions in the grant application are listed here, so you can take the time to prepare your answers before beginning the online application. Each question includes guidance and outlines the elements of a quality answer. There are also sample answers based on a sample grantee profile to help you write your own responses to fit your project. When you are ready, click the Login link to begin your application. This will open a new window. To close the questionnaire, click the X icon in the upper right corner, or the Close button. If you click the Close button before you click Login, the questionnaire will close and you will have to start over. You must enter a valid email address to create a new account. Re-enter your email address. Create a password. It's not case sensitive. After you create an account, you will receive a courtesy email with your account password. There is no action needed. This information is for your records only. You must enter a valid tax ID. It will be verified before you can continue. The first page of the application asks for information about your organization. All fields next to an asterisk are required before you can submit your application. If you need to exit and save your information, click the Save and Finish Later button at the bottom of the screen. Page 2 of the application focuses on your project. Don't forget to refer to the guide and use the examples to help you develop answers that describe your own project. For currency, you must enter $signs with all numbers and no letters. At this point, you can review your answers by clicking either page 1 or 2. At any point in the process, you can create a printer-friendly version of your application to view in hard copy. You can also email a draft of your application to colleagues for review at any point before you formally submit it. Page 3 gives directions for uploading additional documents to attach to your application. A budget form is required for every application. Use the Excel form provided. Make sure you follow the directions and save it to your hard drive before filling it out. A budget should reflect all revenue sources and expenses, in addition to endowment support. Attachments vary depending on the application. Click on the title field to see the list. You can upload these documents at any point during the application process. Be sure all the correct documents are uploaded. They should have unique, descriptive file names. You can review and change any of the information you entered into your application before submission. After you submit to your application, you can see that it has moved from open to submitted. You cannot modify your application once it has been submitted, but you can review it at any time by clicking the application name. You will receive an email confirmation of your application with all the information you entered. At this point, our customary review process begins and staff will be in touch. We hope this has been useful to you. Please let us know if you have any questions.